Hey there, and how's it going? The weekly brawl for this week is overly defensive. Basically, you can only choose defense heroes, and your team is allowed only two per team. So you're limited to 2 Hanzos, 2 Widowmakers, 2 Bastions, and so on. If you're not familiar with any of these heroes, you're new to the game, or you normally don't play these heroes, then this is a good chance to become acquainted. It's a great way to learn the movements, how their weapons and ultimates work, and perhaps figure out routes and choke points on certain maps. Now you could argue that playing against AI is the same thing, but in weekly brawl it's against other players who aren't so predictable. And if you're playing against AI, you tend to learn their movements and paths. Also, not to mention that AI teammates aren't exactly the best. With that said, you want to keep in mind that you won't find the true potential of these heroes in this mode because you're not exposed to the full range of characters and what their strengths and weaknesses are in terms of who counters who. For example, in this mode is a great place to work on aiming with Widowmaker or Hanzo because you don't have the threat of the opposing team running counters like a Winston or a Genji. Now as a Widowmaker, there's still the other Widowmaker, which is a counter as well, and you can get into some really good sniper battles. The same thing applies for Hanzo as well. As you watch me miss this jump shot. So, if you want to get away from quick play, where a lot of the times other players will expect great things from you, then weekly brawls can be a place to relax and chill. Now note, user experiences may vary. I have a hard time trying to give advice on how to play because really I don't have a say or have control on how you should play. In the end, it's what you want out of it. For me personally, I'm just trying to get better at this game in hopes to provide for better entertainment. And just saying that made me realize how daunting of a task that could be. So, am I up to it? We'll see. My experiences so far with the weekly brawls I've had since launch is that, the pressure and expectations to win the match isn't as high as you would experience in quick play. And with competitive mode just around the corner, maybe quick play could become a more casual environment. So there's that for you. So if you haven't played Weekly Brawl yet, this one is pretty fun. It's kind of, sometimes your team can get a little frustrated because it's all defensive characters and you're trying to push on the attack and you're going against other defensive characters, which just makes it that much more difficult. But I really enjoyed it so far. I've enjoyed all the weekly brawls so far. It's just really fun. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Catch you later.